how to lock down your credit report for 7 years, and common problems people run into with this. Hi, this is Consumer Protection Attorney Bill Clanton. I've helped hundreds of consumers, that's regular folks like me and you, deal with debt collection harassment, inaccurate credit reporting, and other consumer-related matters. In this video, I'll be talking about extended fraud alerts. What is an extended fraud alert? Extended fraud alerts last for 7 years, and this is the big fraud alert. Now, in another video, I talked about the initial fraud alert. This is the extended fraud alert. The initial is good for 90 days. This is good for 7 years. Now, because it's such a broad and long-lasting fraud alert, there are heavier requirements. The initial fraud alert, just a phone call. This fraud alert, the 7-year extended fraud alert, requires more. Let's look at what it requires. Okay, you must file a qualifying ID theft report with a law enforcement agency and provide the credit reporting agencies with an appropriate form of identity. That sounds simple, but guess who gets to judge whether or not it's good enough? The credit bureaus. Yeah. All right. To qualify as a credit report under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the report must allege identity theft with as much detail as the consumer can provide. You got to put it all in there. You can't go easy on this one. You've got to put as much information in there as you can. To qualify as a report under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the report must allege identity theft with as much detail as you can provide. That means don't go easy on this. Give a long, detailed narrative. As much information as you can provide. Provide all the information you can. Okay. It must be a copy of an official valid report filed with a law enforcement agency. So, call the police, tell them you want to make a report. It's best if you write this thing out. Write out the report, all the detail. Call the police, the non-emergency number. Tell them you want to make a police report. And most police departments will send an officer out to interview you. As part of that interview, tell them everything and give them a copy of the written report. Now, this identity theft report must also expose you, the person making it, to criminal penalties relating to the filing of a false information in the report. Okay, so what does this mean? It means there has to be some penalty for you making a false extended fraud alert. The statement you make has to be made either under penalty of perjury or to a police officer under penalty of filing a false criminal complaint. So there has to be some penalty for you making a false report of identity theft. This is to deter people who run up credit cards or take out transactions and they don't want to be responsible for them. They think they can just make a fraud alert. Okay. So we've got the report down, all the requirements of the report down. Now we'll get to an appropriate form of identity. Okay. A furnisher may require additional information in the report or additional confirmation of your identity to determine the validity of the report and must request within 15 days of filing. So you put together this report, you follow all the steps, you give proof of your identity, you mail it in. Okay. Within 15 days, they send you back a letter saying they need more information. They can't identify you. Or your report doesn't qualify. It doesn't have enough information in it. They can't figure out what's going on. Okay. So you give them more information and you send it in again. They can respond back. The Bureau, can respond back to you saying, we need more information. We need more proof of identity. Okay. If they receive your response, and this is the weirdest thing ever, it's a major loophole. If they receive your response between day 1 and day 10, from when you receive that request for information, they can continue to request more information. But if they receive it on day 11 through day 15, they cannot. Yeah, it's bizarre. And you can get into a loop of them asking for more information and you trying and trying and trying and trying and trying to satisfy the credit bureau. You can be in dispute hell because of this. It could drive you insane. So it's important to know the timing of your response to their request for more information. They should get it between the 11th and the 15 days from when you receive their request for more information. This can be confusing. And if you're in this loop, it can be devastating. So if you need help filing an extended fraud alert or reporting identity theft to the credit bureaus, give us a call. We want to help you out. We want to help you with this process and make sure that you get the fraud alert and get the fraudulent items removed from your credit report. This can be a very difficult process. A lot of identity theft is family fraud, meaning you or someone not you, but someone you're related to, someone you know, someone you're friends with, or someone, your aunt, your uncle, somebody else has taken your identity and used it to enter into transactions that you don't know about. It can be a hard thing to swallow. It can be a hard thing to deal with. And we want to help you with it. We want to make sure you get your fraud alert and that you dispute all the inaccurate items on your credit report and get this cleared up. And if a credit bureau or furnisher fails to clear it up, then you may have a case against them under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, where we may be able to recover damages for you. So give us a call if you're dealing with identity theft, or if you're in this loop, this hellish loop of more information, more information, more information, because we want to help you. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you learned something or got something out of it. And if you did, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel. Thanks again for watching.